right. We've got Matt versus Mozzarella. For Matt, this is going to be his second appearance on the stream. His first was actually he filled in really quickly for someone that was unavailable on the day. So Matt, had a little bit more time to prepare this go around. As you can see with their flags, both of these are French players. It seems as though there is a sincerely endless supply of French talent. You've got upcoming talent, you've got legends, you've got currently dominating French talent. They're just different. They are just different. Mozzarella will open the scoring. No game sounds. My word. I turned the audio up, and I even talked about turning the audio up and forgot to unmute it. Should be good now. But yeah, Matt is... actually, both of these players are technically undefeated on the channel. Matt, as I said, one game. He showed up and took down a player named Flaco, who's actually also another French player. And now he has the challenge of Mozzarella. Now, I got to talk about Mozzarella for a moment because he is currently tied with Edgeby for the longest win streak on the channel. All right, and these things that I'm talking about are strictly just matches on my own stream. So it doesn't include like 1v1 tournaments or Johnny or Fear or anyone else that does show matches. Now this is just stuff on my channel. Mozzarella's going to snipe one from the midfield there, spots an opening. And as you can see there, we do have a link in the chat. You can actually check out all of the matches that we've run on the stream. We keep a database, a log of all the matches that have unfolded. Mozzarella looking for another power shot from deep. I think Matt will be back in time. Just barely. Still got some work to do defensively. He's low on boost. Mozzarella will punish. He's got a third. So Mozzarella currently tied with Edgeby, as I said, in the win streak department. He is currently 5-0 on the stream and is working towards a 6th. Which would put him, as the sole record holder rather than sharing with Edgeby. Couple air dribble attempts thwarted by Matt. Solid defense thus far. Both players not shying away from the aerial game. Great defense from Matt. Not always easy to read those kinds of plays where Mozzarella is showing a few different plans. Potentially an aerial play, bringing it down to the ground. Just back and forth. Now he's stuck in an awkward spot on defense. Unable to recover, so Matt will get a second. Look at that interception from Matt as Mozzarella looks to take that up the sidewall. He's going to get his third. Now we see a delay kickoff from Mozzarella. Should earn him possession of both ball and boost. He thought Matt stuck around. Matt ended up failing to the back corner. Mozzarella has to do a little dance on the goal line, but eventually gets it across for a fourth. That's a good shot to the top left. Fairly fortunate bounce there as it went straight down and just kind of stuck to the ground. Low boost for both guys here. That was a little bit risky for Matt, but fortunately for him, he was able to grab that boost, win the race to it. Now Mozzarella, full tank. And we've seen this a couple times now. He's taking it up high and deciding to, once he sees Matt commit to the challenge in the air, Mozzarella's just leaning back, absorbing that pressure, absorbing that challenge, trying to just make sure that nothing goes terribly wrong. Wants to minimize the potential downside rather than trying to force something crazy to happen. And I think that's a great strategy, especially as the lead, as he has a lead with the clock winding down. He's up by 2 now with 13 seconds left. Should be enough to secure him game number 1. Hold on. Mozzarella decided he was going to go off the inner wall. He was expecting Matt to stay aerial, maybe a flip reset or an air dribble, but Matt brought it to the ground, sniped to the far side. So we got to hold for a second. He's back within 1. Wait a second. The bump might provide him... Oh. He just lets it fall. Gonna say the bump might provide him the speed that he needs to get to that. But it's not gonna matter. Mozzarella will take game 1. Beautiful execution from Matt. You gotta love it. The air dribble cringe. Lifts it up high. Knocks Mozzarella out of the way. But this time Matt will open the scoring. Ooh. Fantastic setup. But Mozzarella's defense, too strong. Matt got the early reset, held on to the dodge. Mozzarella had it read. Matt wearing down the opponent, but a big challenge win there for Mozzarella will buy him some time. He's got a full tank of boost now. Forces Matt to throw away possession. That's just beautiful. That's great 1v1 for Mozzarella. Keeps it close, pulls it back, baits the defender out into the midfield. And you just, you're not going to get any easier looks than that. Matt, nice response on the following kickoff. We're tied up once again. Can he recover? He sure does. It's very, very, very far away from the goal to be executing an aerial bump. We see a backflip there from Mozzarella. Allows Matt to put in a third. It's a good shot. Matt's got a fourth. Flip reset to the far side. Mozzarella's done well to maintain some boost. Allows him to quickly turn back into the play. He sends a shot on target, but actually gets bumped by Matt, who has cleared it the other direction and just wrestled with Mozzarella on the rotation back. Matt has a 3-goal lead. Wow. Matt able to keep that just out of reach. Now he's got an opportunity to score. He drills it from deep. Matt has cleaned it up here in game 2. We do have over 2 minutes on the clock, so there's a lot of game left to be played. Kickoff win. Mozzarella shot is good, but Matt able to save it off the post and collect possession. He sends a good flick towards the target. In fact, Mozzarella can't make the save. That's a 7th goal for Matt. Big interception from Mozzarella. Oh, wow. What a bounce. Look at Matt, man. He is just one step ahead mentally right now. He's got the read on what Mozzarella's doing. Big fake right there in the midfield. Oh my goodness. Look, I almost said it while he was going. You couldn't even see because the boost is so big. I don't even know where the ball is. How does Mozzarella execute this? The flip reset for a 4th. Both players knew. Mozzarella knew what he was going to do, and Matt knew what he was going to do as well. But Matt just couldn't stop it. Oh, Mozzarella just doesn't realize that Matt is on no boost. Oh, my goodness. And Matt's going to force an own goal. Oh, man. Mozza could have... He could have challenged really at any time. He had such a huge boost advantage. Wow. That's a tilter. And, of course, he doesn't realize that until the replay. Matt lining up the double. Gets it down towards the target. Not across the goal line. Oh, that's well read by Mozza. Oh, just can't get the final touch. And really looks like the remainder of this game is just kind of a formality. Very unlikely that Mozzarella scores 4 goals, probably now a 5th. Matt will put in a double for a 10th goal. And Matt will tie up the series in game 2. A very different look opposed to game 1, which really just kind of felt in control for Mozzarella. And there you have it. Game 2 goes the way of Matt. And, you know, it feels kind of silly because, of course, the match that will, or the game that pushes one of the players to match point is obviously an important one. But it just has to be mentioned. Game 3. Will leave one of these players feeling comfortable and confident, and the other one shooketh. It is worth noting that Mozzarella has swapped to the Finnick. He's got an early flick. It's going to be tough to get on target, but he does it. Matt unable to recover in time, so Mozzarella opens the scoring for Game 3. Wow. Well played. Mozzarella keeps it close. You can see he's got the dodge, so Matt has to respect the flick at any moment. He holds it until a very, very awkward position for Matt, who's sitting near post. Impeccable read. Matt sees Mozzarella. Sees Mozzarella turn and face. And as soon as he does, he is toast. We saw Matt do this in Game 2 as well. He can neutralize a lead very quickly with his kickoff game. Not the greatest first touch. You can see he wants to keep that soft. Even with the shot, he wants the shot soft. That way Mozzarella doesn't have a chance for a big clear if he does happen to read it right. Matt, off the backboard, has the reset, holds it for the wave dash catch. And now he's tied it up. Woo! Woo! That's a clean flick there. Mozzarella. 1 touch, 2 touch, size up the opponent. And he flicks to the near side top shelf. Well done to capitalize on that demo. Mozzarella puts in a 4th. Wow. No bump necessary this time. Mozzarella achieves the flip reset, shows a couple different options, and then just threatens a bump on Matt. Blocks off his only path to make that save. I was just about to compliment Mozzarella on how he is controlling things in a cautious manner. You know, ensuring that he does not leave himself open for counterattacks. And right as I'm about to say it, that's a clean recovery on the ceiling. Mozzarella will put a 6th in. But right as I'm about to say it, he takes that extra risky shot attempt. And of course, it does result in him conceding. However, he does maintain a 3-goal lead. Almost 2 minutes to play. Big clear for Matt. Shot on target, but well read. Well defended by Mozzarella. No boost in the tank. Matt with a big advantage. He's unable to make much of it. In fact, he may be conceding here. He does. Mozzarella with a 7th. There's actually still a significant amount of time on the clock. If Matt can clean things up, maybe get a kickoff goal or two, he'll be right back in it. Oh, that might go directly in. Wow. Huge 50 win. Mozzarella gets an 8th. Well played by Matt. Eventually force Mozzarella back. And that swing to the corner boost just puts him in a very readable position. Mozzarella's still in a good defensive position, but Matt can see where he is, can see where he's facing, can gauge the momentum. He's got all the information that he needs to generate a good scoring opportunity. No reset achieved there. Turnover of possession. Mozzarella now does have the reset. Oh my word. Oh my word. Look at the sling. Top left. Musty. That is magnificent. Now Matt, low boost. It's a good flick. Tests Mozzarella's defending. He's up to the task. And it looks like he will be scoring the other direction. 10-4 in favor of Mozzarella. Matt let this one get away from him. And as I said at the beginning of this game, Game 3 is critical. Mozzarella now. He now has such a, relative to Matt, has such a comfortable position. We got one game to give. And the momentum as well. Mozzarella up 2-1 in the series. One more, and he will clinch the stream record for the longest win streak. I like this. I like this decision making from Mozzarella, wanting to start this game in a controlled manner. Whereas you can see Matt willing to go all in, and it does cost him. Mozzarella up 1-0. Big read, big challenge win for Matt. Immediately, he's able to equalize. It's a good setup for Mozzarella, but Matt just was not worried about the flick. He knew that he was close enough that he could shut it down, even if Mozzarella does decide to attempt that musty flick. It's very well played by Mozzarella. Matt, again, quick counterattack, early challenge. Low boost, but he did such a good job of keeping that momentum up. The boost count wasn't really a factor. Those are the kinds of plays that could get Mozzarella in trouble. He's trying to make something out of nothing, trying to be... And he is. He is a creative player, and he's very capable. But if he wants to secure this series... he's going to need to probably play a little bit more cautious. And there it is. The aerial play. Rather than trying for an outplay, he just stays behind the ball. Makes sure that Matt can't get a clear, and in fact, he's going to get a goal from it. Matt earns himself some space. Full tank of boost. He's kept it low this time. A good shot from Matt. This is a little bit more of that, prioritizing, minimizing the downside there. Of course he can go for the highlight play. Of course he can try for a fancy shot. But instead what he does is ensure he has a quick recovery, ensure that his opponent does not have an easy clear. Same thing here for Mozzarella, low and slow. The 50-50 is good for a third. You can tell that this series is nearing the end as both players are getting a bit more cautious and conservative with their decision-making. That's a good flick. Mozzarella can see him. We see that here in the replay. Matt is within vision, the right side, and as soon as that nose faces Mozzarella, as soon as Matt decides to challenge, We see the immediate flick. Matt, as we have called out, has done such a good job this series with using his kickoffs to neutralize any advantage Mozzarella may have. Cut down the lead, or I should say cut down the deficit or extend his own lead. Matt has certainly had the edge on kickoffs. Should be putting in a 6th here. Actually, may not be able to get around it in time. He does. He's reclaimed a 2-goal lead. There's lots of time on the clock. There's a kickoff win for Mozzarella. And he's unable to put the shot on target. Not only that, but the shot rolls into a position where Matt has time for a boost pickup. Wow. Matt just sniped it from deep. Mozzarella with a delay touch, really, is what this is. A delay touch allows him to get that boost, but Matt, a perfect read and a perfect shot. He's got a 7th. Now we may see... Okay, yeah, there it is. Now we may see a little bit more risk involved because he's got to make something happen. Matt is just daring him to come challenge. Matt says, you know what? I don't need to score. I'm the one with the lead. Good bounce. Mozzarella has read it to perfection. Look at the backflip. Oh, flawless. That's awkward. He's on low boost as well. Done a great job to remain goal side. You can see that bubble fill up. Matt, 100 in the tank. Mozzarella knows it. That's why he flings a shot from deep. Poor control. Poor recovery there from Matt. He needs to stay behind this ball. He needs to remain in control. He let that get away from him. Mozzarella put in a 6th. Hold on. We got 27 seconds to play. Mozzarella's going to earn himself the possession as well. Straight into the air. Oh, goodness. And Matt goes sailing over the top. The challenge too urgent. Mozzarella just flops to the ground. And the fake kickoff. Hold on. Oh! Matt actually able to win that boost. Mozzarella just floating to the ground. 0 boost. He's picked up 2 pads. Matt. Flick to the top shelf. No good. And it hits the ground. We head to overtime. Oh! Matt trying to lure Mozzarella into a poor position, and he does exactly that. Matt is going to put in an 8th in overtime. 23 seconds left. That is discipline right there. Matt never ran off to the midfield boost. He wanted to remain relevant, remain active in the play. And we go to game 5. Looked like a borked kickoff there. Mozzarella starting game 5, a bit nervy potentially. As I said at the beginning of the series, Matt's chilling. Matt's got nothing happening here. It's just another show match. Mozzarella, he's going for the longest win streak And while it may not be a big deal, it does just add that extra layer of investment. You want to make that. You want to get that win. Again, exact same thing we saw earlier. Both Mozzarella and Matt know exactly what's about to unfold. Matt knows he's setting up for an air dribble bump. And there's just, if you set it up right and you've got your defender in the proper position, it is going to be difficult. Maybe not impossible, but certainly difficult to defend. Mozzarella this time not shying away. He will minimize the downside at the end of the play by, of course, staying behind it for a 50-50. Mozzarella off to a hot start. Knew he had Matt in a tough position defensively. Low boost on the recovery. Not even a full minute into the game here. And Mozzarella has earned himself a 2-goal lead. He'll be picking up this boost as well. Well read by Matt. Uh-oh. A little awkward. Mozzarella able to clear it away. Matt, no boost in the tank. He's just going to loft a clear down towards the orange side. Again, he's in plain sight. When he's approaching from the left and from the right, he's approaching laterally. He is not hidden behind this ball, and Mozzarella knows exactly when to flick. We've seen him execute 2 or 3 times throughout the series now. When Matt is in sight, Mozzarella does such a good job punishing with those flicks. See what Matt has in store. Low 50. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is Mozzarella going to make him watch it? Oh, of course. Oh. Oh. It's tough. You've got to hustle back. You never know when he's going to shoot it. Mozzarella knows he has that advantage. Matt may be able to turn this around. Not quick enough. Matt held scoreless throughout Game 5 thus far. Should be putting one in here. The double touch is good. Matt finally able to get on the board. Mozzarella already bleeding some time off the clock. I don't want to say necessarily time wasting, but certainly not urgent to score. Recovery for Mozzarella. He'll maintain possession. Pulls it back to his own side. Gonna be on low boost here. Matt needs to make this happen. He's up high, has the reset. Just can't get it past Mozzarella. Now he's gonna have to hustle back to defense. He's got low boost. And Mozzarella not concerned with threatening the blue goal. That's very well done. Matt sneaks a flick into the near post. I thought for sure he would go to the far side. I mean, look how much net is over there. But he goes right over the top of Mozzarella for a second. 66 seconds to play. Big kickoff. Oh, Matt botched the recovery. He does have plenty of boost in the tank, though. Mozzarella daring him to step forwards. So tough. You can't afford to be too reckless if you're Matt, because you just cannot go down 3 this late. Hold on, he may have an opportunity here. No ground double. Cleared away by Mozzarella. And in fact, he's going to put that on target as well. Mozzarella for a 5th in game 5. Clutch performance from Mozzarella. There's a 6th, and that will almost certainly lock it up. Mozzarella with the stream record on the line for the longest win streak. He comes up big in game 5, and Matt pushed him to the limits. That will do it. Mozzarella, 6-0. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a crazy save. GG's.